This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise stops in with ideas for fun fall activities on Delmarva. Ray Bivens from Delaware State Parks has plenty of information to share about what's happening in our parks. Nancy Ward from Cats Around Town Society has some ideas of how you can help the feral cat population. Our friend Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio stops by for a visit. We sample some breakfast goodies from Marilyn's Cheer Cafe. We are live from the Cheer Center in Georgetown. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are live. Another good morning here in Georgetown, Delaware. So we're at the Cheer Center, Marilyn's Cafe, inside the Georgetown Cheer Center. We're going to talk real quick with Colin Walls here in just a minute, and we're going to get this show rolling. So anyway, hello, and what's your week been like? I want to remind everybody that Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today, so keep that in mind. I did throw this out there last night on Facebook. If you stop by and say hello this morning, we'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins if you would like that. So anyway, if you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwins, just stop in right here in Georgetown at the Cheer Center Cafe, Maryland's Cafe. So anyway, Katie, are you ready? We're going to go ahead with Colin and keep things moving here. So good morning, folks. And Colin, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good this morning.
We're a little busy here today, so got a lot of people.
Busiest show ever.
Busiest show ever.
Busiest show ever.
So,
yeah, absolutely. It always is, right?
what subject do you have for the day?
What subject do I have?
You weren't here last week.
I can tell you, it's not English.
It's not English.
No,
okay.
It's not English. That is not my subject.
Really?
Anyway, well, Wall Service Center, we'll talk a little bit about Wall Service Center.
Okay.
And, I have your paper in the car. I forgot.
That's okay. And I forgot to remind you.
This is what happens when I do the customer's paperwork.
Okay.
I forget things.
Okay.
I forgot to give you your copy of
the checklist.
inspection report. Right. I didn't staple it to yours. Tracy usually does that. She happened to be out that afternoon, and I forgot.
Okay. Well,
That's why I'm not in charge of that.
Let's tell everybody what you're talking about. When you get an oil change done at Wall Service Center.
We're going to give you an inspection report. We're going to do the inspection before we give you the report.
And I actually look forward to getting it.
Oh, it's like
as
Christmas
crazy
to
as
Jim.
It sounds. Right. Because I just want to know, how's my wife's car doing?
Exactly. And on yours, I actually told you on the phone, I said, look, your brakes are down to, I think it was 4 millimeters or something like that.
Yep.
And I said, let's start thinking about it. It might be the next oil change or it could be the one after, but you're going to need brakes soon.
And see, and that's what I understood. When he said the 4 millimeter part, I didn't quite get that.
Right.
What that meant. But I want to know, can I make it to the next oil change?
But when you look at this, you'll understand that, that in the yellow is 3 to 5 millimeters.
Okay.
In the red is less than 3 millimeters. So when you get below 3 millimeters, you understand red means
do something.
It's time.
Action required.
Action required, right.
Action required.
Right.
So, but this is a nice service. It's no extra charge. It's something Colin's been doing for years and years and years, and I call it a health checkup. What's the health of my vehicle?
It is, and you're going to get a report so you know exactly what it is. So Wall Service Center is what we're talking about. There it is right there, 422-8110. Monday through Friday. Call us, schedule an appointment. You can stop by too, schedule an appointment. Sometimes we can even fit you in right then. So depends on how busy we are.
Downtown Milford.
Downtown Milford, that's right. TV Delmarva. Delmarva. Big project we've been working on. Okay. And it's going good.
It's going real good. I have people asking me about it almost daily.
Really?
Almost, yeah.
Really?
They want to know what it is and where is it and are you going to have news reporters and.
Well, we're kind of thinking that possibly.
Oh wow.
So
go out and cover events.
Right, cover events, and we're going to do parades and things like that. We had the Milford Community Parade scheduled, but it was canceled.
They tried to reschedule it, it looked like. I saw an official statement from the mayor yesterday.
Really?
That said they tried, they picked, and they just can't. So I think it got re-looked at just in case. So
well, anyway, look forward to that next year on TV Delmarva.
Yes.
In the meantime, though, check out TV Delmarva. Download the app on your Roku. Download it on your Amazon Fire.
Right.
Look for it on tvdelmarva.com. You can actually watch it right there on your iPad or your iPhone.
And you're going to get an app made with a donate button?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You
can
start donating now if you want.
You can start donating now.
That's right.
But good local thing. It's going to be interesting.
It is.
Can we throw it out there if somebody has an event coming up?
Yeah, get up with us.
That
if you
might
think it's
be worth promoting or something like that. I guess any towns that are having a parade, You might be for hire, you might not be. It's hard to say.
Yep. So just get up with us at TV Delmarva, so you can message me directly on Facebook, or go to TV Delmarva's Facebook page and message us directly there. That's probably the best way.
And
so
just message them and
everybody
say
will get
good
it.
morning.
Not just me,
for the
because
heck of it.
I've already let you in on that. I forget things sometimes.
Right.
So if you go to TV Delmarva, then everybody associated with that page will get the message.
Okay.
So, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hear the music. So we are coming. We are like a freight train. We are coming down the tracks. So anyway, good morning to you. And I wanted to say hello to each and every one of you. We are live. You're listening to a local show. So if you've never listened to this show before and you're listening on the radio or you're watching on the multiple Facebook pages, I can't remember if it's 7 of them or 9 of them, and then there's TV Delmarva, and then there's YouTube. We're everywhere. And we're also available for your in-house viewing. You can come to the Georgetown Cheer Center and look at this show and watch it and eat an all-you-can-eat buffet breakfast if you want. It's only $8.95, and kids 10 and under are only $4. All right? Now, I'm going to talk to Denise in just a minute or so, but I think we're getting ready to play the collage. So is the collage ready there, Sean? The collage? Did we want to do the collage? For our radio audience. This is the collage for our radio audience, okay? It's just going to give you a brief view of what's happening today on the show, but there's more than what you're going to hear on this collage. So we have an action-packed show. Every minute is spoken for, and I'm concerned that we're going to have to go another hour to just keep up with it all. So good morning, everybody, and for those listening on the radio, do not stare at your radio when we play the collage. You will not be able to see the pictures or any of that. So anyway, but we are here. We have a lot going on, and we got a team that's ready when I am, and I'm ready.
This week
Here we go.
on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise stops in with ideas for fun fall activities on Delmarva. Ray Bivens from Delaware State Parks has plenty of information to share about what's happening in our parks. Nancy Ward from Cats Around Town Society has some ideas of how you can help the feral cat population. Our friend Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio stops by for a visit. We sample some breakfast goodies from Marilyn's Cheer Cafe. We are live from the Cheer Center in Georgetown. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. So anyway, I want to talk real quick about one of the sponsors of the show. So as you can see, we have a lot of things going on, and that's only part of it. We have some more stuff that has to get fit in there. But anyway, Vanderwin's Creamery, Vanderwin's Ice Cream sponsors and supports the show. You hear us talk about all these gift cards we're giving away, and people say, wow, that's kind of nice. It's really nice. So I'm letting you know that if you want to stop by the Cheer Center this morning and just say good morning, we'll give you a couple of Vanderwin's gift cards just for doing that. We're here till 9 o'clock. Marilyn's Cafe is open from 7 to 11. So if you are just waking up and you say, I don't feel like cooking breakfast, or I'm looking for a good place to go get a bite to eat, everybody's invited. You can order from the menu. Sandwiches are not any more than $5.75. Some as low as $4.50. So a scrapple sandwich is only $4.50, and a grilled ham and cheese is $5.75. And the breakfast buffet, that's the deal. It is only $8.95. I used to have a list of what was on there. But anyway, there's lots of things on the breakfast buffet. So I just want to let you know that if you want a really good value, it is all you can eat. You could come down and sit here and watch the show. And there's things like breakfast, like chipped beef and sausage gravy and biscuits, bacon, sausage, scrapple, pancakes, French toast, fresh fruit, fried potatoes and onions, pumpkin bread, blueberry bread, coffee, orange juice, and eggs. So what a great value for $8.95. All you can eat. And kids 10 and under are only $4. So with all that said, Vanderwin's Creamery, Vanderwin's Ice Cream, 4 locations. So if you want a pint, a quart, if you want a cup or a cone, it's always a great treat to go get some ice cream. Vanderwin's has a place in Bridgeville, Greenwood, down there in Fenwick Island, and Dewey Beach. So they're all over. And if you have a business or you have an event coming up and you want them to come out and bring one of their ice cream trucks, they are for hire. You can hire them to do that. So anyway, that's that. So Vanderwin's Creamery, and like them on Facebook, good people. And if you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, stop by the Cheer Center this morning before 9, and we'll gladly give you a couple. So I'm going to give these to my next guest, which is Denise. because I want her to give them to that couple over there when she gets done talking to me.
Yes.
So this is Denise. What is up with Denise? She said, I got a lot to talk about, but I don't want to tell you ahead of time.
Right. Well, I found out that I'm going to do something interesting today.
Oh, we're not going to the fabric store in Federalsburg?
No, and I think I'm not going to do that. Though that would have been interesting.
Okay,
But-
would have been for me.
Yeah, but that I can do anytime. This I can only do today.
What is it?
Okay, Willie Knives is having their fall open house.
Willie Knives.
Yeah,
Long time company.
it is.
What are you?
I can remember them being under the grandstands during
the-
the fair, at the Harrington Fair.
What a booth they used to have.
I know.
All
Give
right,
them
and
tell us your claim of fame to the grandstands.
what was
The
it? I forgot.
plumbing. You've done all the
Oh,
plumbing.
that's
in
right.
It.
When I was a little kid, my dad did all the plumbing in the grandstands because that's when they built it.
Right.
When I was a little kid, I
How-
remember it.
How many people can say that?
Not many.
No. Anyway, Willie Knives was always under there. That's how I remember him. But
Okay. They're
I
outside
also
of Greenwood.
right. I also always take my kitchen knives there to be sharpened.
Didn't you take some hedge trimmers there or something one time, or shears?
I think so.
They sharpen things.
Yeah. But anyway, they're having a great open house. All kinds of things. They're having sales reps there and free.
Is it today?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
today. I'm sorry, today from 9 to 2.
Okay.
And they're having free food and drinks, door prizes every hour, giveaways, sales on knives. But they're having demonstrations. I
Okay.
love demonstrations all day long. They're having like a blacksmith there doing things.
Really?
That's kind of interesting.
Okay.
And then the clinics. This is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Okay. At 10 a.m., they're having a sharpening and honing clinic.
Okay.
Because I have a pen knife in my shop. It's
Right.
like a Swiss Army knife.
Okay.
And it's not sharpened. And I hate to just keep running into him to have it sharpened because I don't know how to sharpen a
it.
pen knife.
So now you want to learn how to sharpen knives.
Well, my own. I'm not going to do my own kitchen knives, but I
Okay.
mean, I'll just do my pen knife.
If I become beheaded.
Anyway, that's at 10. 11 o'clock, they're doing knife skills.
Okay.
And 12, blade shapes and uses.
There's no charge for any of this?
No, it's all free.
Did you say free food?
Yeah, free food.
Okay.
They're having limited edition knives and a test cut station.
Really?
That sounds kind of interesting. I don't know.
Well, I'd love to go with you, but that's up to you. I might be not out of here till 10 o'clock. But you
Well,
can just
my
go.
class is at 10.
All right, well, you go into your class and I'll catch up with you.
Yeah, they're also having a fundraiser for Operation Christmas Child, so I like that. They're having
Oh,
door
yeah.
prizes.
Yeah, that's where you bring the little shoebox.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like them on Facebook, and it's all there.
Willie Knives,
Yes.
Greenwood, Delaware. Today only offer.
Yes.
What else we got going on?
Well, next weekend is the Greenwood Fall Auction. I'm going to miss that.
You are.
That's on Saturday.
Okay.
But on
You're doing your 15-mile walk
yeah,
next
my
Saturday?
15-mile walk is next
Walk
Saturday.
across Delaware.
Yeah,
Okay.
but on Sunday,
So the Greenwood Midnight School is where you want to be, okay?
right?
All
on
right.
Sunday, the third Bridgeville Fire Company is having their annual chicken and dumpling dinner.
I saw that.
12 to 5. I seen it on the marquee on their in front
On
of
their
their fire
sign?
station. Yeah,
We should make plans to go to that.
I think so. I can
'Cause
remember.
You can never eat enough dumplings.
No, I can remember going to that as a child. So my
Really?
grandparents lived in Wilmington, but all my family's from Bridgeville. And I can remember them coming down, picking up my mom and all of us, and us heading there to
Really?
yeah, to the chicken dump. I mean, I was real young, so they've been
They
doing that
came
a
from
long time.
Wilmington and you came from Little Creek to
Yeah.
go to Bridgeville and eat chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, but they also had chicken salad and all the trimmings and desserts with it.
So that's the 3rd, November 3rd.
November 3rd from 12 to 5.
12 to 5, okay?
Yes, so that's that.
Wow.
And my last thing, if I have time to talk about
You
it, is this is a great fundraiser. Harrington
Okay.
Fire Company on Thursday, November the 21st.
Okay, a little ways off.
Well, I'm telling it because you have to buy tickets in advance and they're
Okay.
selling out, okay?
Okay.
They're having a ceramic Christmas tree
No
paint night.
way.
Yes, remember? I used to have a ceramic shop.
Yes, she did.
And I made so many ceramic Christmas trees. You know those ones that are the green glossy ones with all
Right.
the little lights? Well, I must after the my shop closed, I know I kept one, but I think I gave it away because I ended up like not putting it up or whatever, you know, it was
Something.
a little yeah. Anyway, then I wanted one, couldn't find it in the attic anymore.
And guess where we found one?
I know.
Bean's attic had
he
one.
surprised me 2 years ago at Christmas time, and Bean's attic had one, and he bought it for me. And I was so thrilled to get one of those old Christmas trees
Now,
back.
and Jack Bean told me if you wanted to start making them, he thinks he could sell them.
I bet he could. They're big right now. You know, everybody had one back in the day, you know? And then, whatever reason, they get rid of them, or, you know, and now everybody wants them back
All right,
again.
so this is a class?
Yeah, this is a class.
At the Harrington Fire Company.
Right, it's $40.
Okay.
The cutoff date is November 10th. Like, you have
Okay.
to get tickets. And to purchase a ticket, I'm telling you who to do. Patsy Jester at 632-9502. 632-9502. Or like Facebook, Harrington Fire Company Ladies Auxiliary, and you'll see it on there. The difference between this, though, I don't think it's going to be one of those glazed ones, because
Okay.
the picture's beautiful, but I think it's one that you're going to paint and then take it home that day. But they still have the little lights, and you can light them up, and they had the little diamond dust snow all on them. It was still cute.
So you get all of that in the $40?
Yeah, that's all 40. You're going to go home with an old-time Christmas tree.
But today we're going to Willie Knives.
Today we're going to Willie Knives and
All right.
learn how to sharpen knives.
Let Katie take our picture.
Yeah.
And we're going to truck right on here this morning. So anyway, all good information, and you are very busy.
Yeah, I am busy.
I can see that.
I like
So-
being busy.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
I'm going to let you go.
You have a good
Okay?
day.
I'll see you. Bye. All right, there she goes, everybody. Denise Weller, who has a very active calendar. So anyway, I don't know who told her to stay so busy. Jerry Santoro, okay, another good sponsor of the show, Jerry's Lawn Care. Just want to tell you that if you have a tree that's a little bit leaning or the limbs are falling off, I've got some of these that I need to deal with here real soon. But anyway, you know, and you're worried about it's going to hit a vehicle or a storm's going to come up and blow it over and be in the way or hit your house. Jerry does a lot of tree work. He can cut them down, trim them up, grind the stumps, dig up the stumps, whatever you may need. He also has excavators, like if you're getting ready to build a house and you need to dig a basement or dig a footer or a foundation. He also has a bucket truck that he rents out. He also sells firewood, good seasoned hardwood. He's got lots of it, free local delivery with it, or you can pick it up at Greenwood if you don't want a whole load or something like that, firewood. Also, if you have an irrigation system and it needs winterizing, he winterizes irrigation systems. He also sells mulch, does lawn work, does a little bit of everything. So if you got some leaves you want cleaned up, any kind of lawn work, whether it's for your business or for your residential, Jerry Santoro is a good guy. His estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He's honest. He's fair. He does the work himself. He has a crew of guys, and he's always usually on the scene or near the scene. So locally owned, locally operated, good quality service. Jerry's Lawn Care, 302-363-6025, 363-6025. Dial it in that order, jlc-llc.com. Thank you, Jerry, for sponsoring the show. And my next guest is a lady who has got a situation going on in her life and her family, and her name is Theresa, and I invited her to come on, and this is Theresa Miller, I believe from the Greenwood area. Bridgeville, pretty close. All right, if we were there, you'd be home now, or whatever the saying is.
Exactly.
All right, you have a family member that's been missing since Wednesday morning.
Correct.
Okay, anybody that's watched the news, TV, social media, everywhere, this has been quite the buzz. It's really heart-wrenching. And so why don't I just let you talk for a minute or so, and you tell us a little bit about, this would be your sister-in-law.
My sister-in-law, correct.
Right.
It's my brother's wife.
Okay.
She's 61 years old, and she suffers from dementia.
Okay,
The actual form of the disease is called Pick's disease. It affects the frontal lobe of her brain. She was diagnosed 6 years ago and has become progressively worse, as all dementia patients has.
this affected her young, didn't it?
Correct.
Wow.
Yes. She
Okay.
was 55 years old when she was diagnosed with
Wow.
Pick's disease.
Okay,
And it progresses faster than Alzheimer's, as we've been told, and we've seen that happen. She is now nonverbal. She knows
Okay.
only 2 words.
okay,
Sometime early Wednesday morning between 12 a.m. and 8 a.m., she wandered out of the house or was taken out of the house. We just don't know.
Her husband wakes up and she's not there.
Correct. They
Okay.
sleep in separate bedrooms,
Okay.
and she had come in and woken him up in the middle of the night. She was fully dressed, wanting to go somewhere. You know, you have to try to figure
Wow.
out what she wants. She was gesturing and saying,
'Cause
getting
she's not
early.
talking.
Correct.
Okay.
She uses getting early for everything, and he told her to go back to bed.
Okay.
She woke him up again, and he told her to go back to bed because it was the middle of the night. And
Okay.
she left his bedroom and shut the door, and he assumed she went to bed. He got up in the morning. Her door was closed. He did not open her door because he didn't want to wake her up.
Okay.
He left for work, and within 45 minutes, her caregiver arrived and realized that she was not there. So we
Oh,
cannot pinpoint
my.
the exact time that she
Right.
left the house.
Wow. And whereabouts is the house?
It is on 5 Dickerson Street in Harrington.
So right downtown.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. It's very two streets, I think, from Route 13.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So her favorite restaurant was Rudy's Restaurant in Harrington, and when she left the house on her own previously, that's where they found her. She was heading to Rudy's for dinner. She's very routinish. She with dementia patients, they get stuck in their routine, so she had to go there every day to eat, and she'd order the same thing. So that's where they found her the previous time.
Wow.
So of course this
So
is
this
the
would be
first-
the longest she's ever been gone.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So what do we need? What do we need people to do? First of all, find you on Facebook and share this post.
Correct.
Okay.
My original post has been shared almost 7,000 times. I want to see that reach 20,000 times. It needs to keep going. It needs to go
Right.
across the country. The thing about Donna is she just says 2 words, getting early. If you hear somebody say getting early, which doesn't make any sense to
Right.
anybody else, it's Donna.
Okay.
It's Donna. And
So-
we have to get her home.
I agree. And you've got this now in Spanish and English.
Correct, and we're still working on getting the posters posted
Okay.
everywhere. I want people to see it. I want them to memorize her face. I want them to memorize her information. I want them to be constantly on the lookout for her.
Right,
We have
right.
to bring her home.
Because somebody may have picked her up, may have dropped her off somewhere.
correct.
You know,
That
they,
is our
they may have
biggest
meant
fear.
harm. You don't know. I guess I'd like to encourage everybody, to do the same thing. Share her post. So it's Theresa Miller on Facebook. That's the best and easiest place to find this
Correct.
information. You're
Correct.
constantly doing updates.
Correct.
You're encouraging people in and around the Harrington area. If you've got a camper and you haven't looked in it or a shed or whatever, go outside, double check, make sure she didn't wander in your shed or to just
In
find
your
shelter.
camper. Exactly,
Um,
exactly.
She's also not comfortable in the dark, I'm under the impression.
Correct. She is scared of the dark, so
Okay.
but we're having a hard time believing that she wandered out of the house in the middle of the night because
Right.
she's scared of the dark.
Right.
So it's baffling. The whole disappearance is baffling.
Wow.
But she's not capable of taking care of herself.
Right. And this has been since Wednesday now.
Correct.
Right, so we
Correct.
need
We're
to
going
really-
on 4 days now.
Right.
Now she can survive without her medication because
Okay.
her medication only keeps her comfortable. So if someone has taken her, she'll be a handful, but she
Right.
will survive as long as they keep her hydrated and fed because
Okay.
she's not able to even hydrate or feed herself now.
Mm-hmm.
And she becomes dehydrated very, very quickly.
Right.
And at
I
that
guess
time, she becomes
you're saying if somebody has her, really no questions asked, you just want the lady back.
correct.
In other words, just if you have to just drop her somewhere and call you or something like that and say, here's where she's at, you
Correct.
just want her back.
Please, please,
Right.
please call us and give her back to us.
This has to be hard on your brother, I imagine. She's never wandered off like for a long period of time.
Correct.
Okay.
Or just with a matter of maybe 5 minutes that
Wow.
she had wandered off before, and we got her back that quickly, and she was brought back by the community that recognized her
Okay.
and called her and said, Melvin, Donna is walking down the street headed towards the restaurant. So the community knows her, the neighbors know her. So if they were to see her, they would
They know what to do.
have known that she should not have been out by herself.
Right. But now we're days into this, you know. So.
Correct.
Anything else? I mean, is there any other need? I mean, I know we need to get her back, but I mean, any bits of information or one day you did an arm-to-arm search, or I don't remember what the word was.
We did a shoulder-to-shoulder line
yeah.
search of different areas that people said that they saw her in. We're taking all sightings seriously. Harrington PD is taking all sightings seriously. They're following up on them. There's been 2 possible sightings in Milford at the Plaza. That's the shopping center behind Chick-fil-A. So today I'm going to double check that area and make sure that it's plastered with posters.
Okay. All right. Well, and we want people to pray for her.
Oh, absolutely.
In other words,
Absolutely.
Oh, we do have a video. I'm sorry. This is a video with her voice. Is that correct?
Yes,
So we
please
just want you to
listen.
hear her voice.
Please listen.
Early for getting early, and then early for I was getting early. Very early for getting early, and then early for I was getting early.
So that is Donna. If you happen to hear that voice, you're somewhere and you hear it, you know, please, that is her. That is all she says.
Yes, she doesn't say I was anymore. Everything is just getting early. She's shortened it. As the disease progresses, she loses more and more verbal function. So now she just says getting early and uses her hands to try to express her needs. One thing I do want to say is I want to thank everybody for the tremendous response that we've gotten, people offering to help, people searching on their own, letting me know where they've searched. It is so appreciated. We're trying to get organized, and we're working with the Delaware Search and Rescue. They've provided search maps for us. They've given us tons of advice of how to coordinate searches. So the public's help is just the most valuable resource we have right now. Their voices and their eyes is what we need. If you see someone that you suspect is Donna, say something. Take a
Right.
picture of her. Call 911.
Don't let that moment pass.
Exactly. Don't let
Right.
that moment pass, because when she's gone, she's gone.
Right.
And unfortunately, surveillance video, even today, is not the best that you can get, and pictures are blurry that we viewed. And if you see something, say something.
Right.
We have to get her home.
Soon, ASAP.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now, we're concentrating on getting flyers out there. We're getting her picture out there. I'm going to ride around today and see where we need to concentrate more effort on getting her picture up.
Okay.
We're going to concentrate on getting it up in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. If she was picked up by a trucker that didn't know, I mean,
Right.
we have to take everything into account.
Right.
That even a trucker picking her up would realize that she needed help, that something was wrong, because she's so disoriented and
Right.
confused, and could have dropped her off somewhere. And
So the number one thing is we want to get her home.
absolutely,
get her home.
absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you. What did you say, Katie? I didn't hear what she said. Oh, out of time. We're out of time. Okay. No problem. Are you Leon's sister?
No, I'm Leon's cousin.
Cousin. Okay. I was just curious. I didn't know.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, we are out of time. I hear the music. We're ending on the radio, so I'm going to say thank you. If you
Thank
need
you
me,
so
let
much
me know.
for having
okay?
me on here. We absolutely will, and thank you
Okay.
so much.
Good luck. Okay.
All right,
See you.
thank
Bye bye.
you.
All right, folks. We're taking a break from the radio. I hear it's happening, and we're going to continue on the Facebook. So please don't leave us. We continue right on. We never stop talking. Okay. So here we go, folks. We are live inside Maryland's Cheer Center Cafe in Georgetown. And if you happen to want to come join us in person, we'd love to have your company. If you're watching on Facebook, would you do me a favor and hit the share button, okay? Just hit the share button and let us know that you are there and that you are watching, okay?
Ooh, got the
now,
hiccups.
I got the hiccups.
Wow.
So, I'm ready.
bonus feature.
That's a bonus feature. The hiccups were a bonus feature. I don't always have them, so
that's right.
When I do have them,
look what I have here.
Okay, what's this?
We don't have our apps are not approved yet by the app stores.
Okay.
But you can still watch it on your phone. I'm actually watching it right here. It doesn't pick up too good on the TV.
Now that's at
but
tvdelmarva.com.
right. You can go on your iPad, tvdelmarva.com, and then click right on the Watch Live button.
Okay.
And it'll actually start playing. You'll be able to see it right there.
How you spelling TV?
TV spelled
T-E-E?
Yeah, V-E-E with a silent E.
Delmarva. I would
on the
need it
end.
both ways.
Yeah.
I would need it both ways. Uh-oh. I ain't found it.
You got to put the .com.
Oh, that helps.
You got to put the .com,
See?
Jim. Come on. So anyway, TV Delmarva, we are actually there right now. We're live. This show is live on TV Delmarva, and then you can't find it, can you?
We only got another hour and a half of the show, okay?
So anyway, that's where we are. But if you have a Roku or a Amazon Fire, go there and search for TV Delmarva. And
How
then
are you spelling Delmarva?
the same way everybody else does.
Okay, nothing special.
I know typing is one of your best skills.
Is that it?
That's it right there.
I found it, folks.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
Yes, that's it. That's it. We are working on the website still, so lots of things still under development at TV Delmarva, but you can, there it is right there.
Do I click on Watch Live?
You click on Watch Live, yeah. And that
Okay.
loads and starts quick, doesn't it?
Real quick. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Yep.
There
it
we
is.
are.
Hey, here we are.
Couple cute little pumpkins up here.
So anyway, I want you to go to TV Delmarva on your Roku. Just search it out.
Okay.
It's TV space Delmarva.
And get it all ready.
Get it all ready, and we're there. I mean, there's a show coming.
Well,
on
here's what
after
I
this,
want. I
too.
want them to do it right now.
It's a good
I
time
want
to
them
do
to
it.
take a snapshot
Oh,
and then post it on our Facebook page or something.
that's a good idea.
Yep. So go there.
Sounds like a lot of work.
A lot of work for them, and we're going to give you
For nothing.
absolutely nothing for doing
Right.
it. But we want you to do it, please.
Yeah, please do it. And
Okay.
I mean, the main thing is just go and download our channel because we want to.
We want to be part of your life.
We want to be part of the community.
Right. And we don't want you to miss anything or miss out on anything.
It's got a great mission statement on there, or whatever.
Does it?
Something. Oh yeah, I didn't write it, but it's good. Lou wrote it. That's
Okay.
all. The website and all that is all Lou's deal, and he's doing a fantastic job. But there you go, right there. Our approach. That's it.
TV Delmarva is a locally owned, independent, community commercial TV station. TV Delmarva serves the local interest of the Delmarva Peninsula and others, a channel for community building and cultural enrichment.
Right.
We
Offers.
live in a day and time where everything is kind of going away from local.
Right.
And TV Delmarva is running towards local.
Right. Well, there's a huge void there right now.
There's a huge void.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we're going to be here to fill that void.
Live and local
Right.
programming.
Yeah. People that you know.
Yeah, people that you know.
Yeah. Not somebody sitting
Towns
at a desk.
that you've been in.
Not somebody sitting at a desk 1,000 miles away.
Right.
These are real people.
Right.
From our real
Restaurants that
community.
you've ate at.
Right.
Okay.
And eating that too.
And eating that too.
Yep.
All right, are we
I'm gonna
done?
let you go.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll see you then.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for letting me go.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right, everybody, TV Delmarva, it's the new hip thing. It's the coming thing, and it's here. And it's been coming for a while, and Colin's done a great job. And the other gentleman is Lou, and I would say Lou's also done a great job behind the scenes. Okay, he's back there. You think he's doing nothing, playing video games, but he's really doing something. All right, so anyway, check it out. And if you have an event coming up or an event that you think Colin should be part of, the other day I heard Pumpkin Chunkin's going to happen this year. And I said, Colin, I think you should take a road trip. And it's in Illinois. I would even consider going. So we could buy a motorhome, hit the road, make it a company vehicle, just messing with everybody. So anyway, we are not on the radio right this minute, but for my Facebook audience, I just want to say good morning. And I just want to say I really appreciate your support. We've got a lot of people. I think there's probably 10 or 20 people watching us on the 7 or 12 different Facebook platforms. So we think we have thousands of people when you add them all together, but we have no idea because we don't keep count anymore, in other words. But anyway, so good morning. We thank you for watching the show. We are inside Marilyn's Cheer Center Cafe. People have came, people have went. That was a very sad story about that lady that's missing. We want to really encourage you. I'd like to make sure, if if you have a church and you can even make an announcement in your church about it, I think we need to be praying for this lady's safe return, praying for her family to have strength and to be encouraged, in other words. And very sad. And it could happen to any of us, in other words. So you never know. So what else I wanted to tell you is that Weller's Utility Trailers is for sure going to open up at 8 o'clock today. We open at 8 on Saturdays, 9 through the week, and we would sure appreciate your business. We also need some more employees. I'll be talking about that in a minute, and we have a lot going on. So howdy, howdy. Good morning, everybody. We have an action-packed show, plenty to do, no time to spare, and just waiting to go back on the radio. I think the next guest we're going to talk to is Justin Ward with Invisible Fence Brand of Delmarva, showing we're not on the radio. Is that right? Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss the signal. So good morning, everybody. And now we're coming back on the radio. I hear the music. So, all right. So thank you very much. We are live on Delaware 105.9. And we are live right here at Smith's Cheer Center Cafe. And we're going to have Justin Ward on the phone in a minute or two. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that call, another good supporter, sponsor of the show is our friends at Dry Zone. Now, I had somebody the other day say, Jim, you talk about Dry Zone like they're your best friends. Let me tell you something. I talk about Dry Zone so good because they are good, okay? They sponsor my show. They've been a friend of mine. They are good people, but they have not only been a friend and sponsored my show. They've done work for me, okay? They've done work for me, and they've helped steer me and guide me and helped me on numerous projects, and I'm a very happy customer. And you can be that too. So I just want to let you know, Dry Zone is a locally owned, locally operated company. They're right there in right on Route 16 in Ellendale. Been around quite a while. I think it's 10, 11, 12 years. I don't know exactly, but Bill and Heather do a good job. So if you need anything done, like you've got some concrete that's become unlevel and you need to use polylevel, they can help you with that. If you got a basement that's leaking that never leaked before, maybe you are planning to put up a lot of Christmas lights this year and you need some electrical work done, they have a full-blown electrical division. They also do crawl space encapsulation, and everything they do it like nobody else does it. So there's a lot of people that try to duplicate what they do or maybe do some of the same things they do, but I'm telling you from personal experience, there's nobody that does it like Dry Zone, okay? And these are good people. They'll treat you fair. They've got great warranties. They stand behind what they do. And one more thing they're starting to do is they're starting to do floor coatings, okay? Thinking about having the showroom done at Weller's in Bridgeville. And we're going to be meeting and talking about that. It's a long-lasting polyasthmatic I'm not going to say it right. I can't I can't even say it, so I'm not even going to try. Last week I had a coach here coaching me along how to say it. Polyaspartic. I can't say that word. Long lasting, it's called Spartex. So kind of new. I'll get more knowledgeable about it, but it's a brand new service they're doing. So if you've got a garage that the floor's got cracks in it and you want it to look like new, you're thinking about giving somebody a Christmas gift, husbands, wives, you want to give your spouse a great Christmas gift, give them a new garage floor, okay? So it's a coating they put over it. You can drive your vehicles on it. It's a great thing, and it's very colorful, looks really good. Adds value to your house. Everything that Dry Zone does adds value to your house. So with that said, I'm going to give you the phone number that I can say correctly. 684-5034. 684-5034. DryZone.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Tell your friends about them. But if you're shopping around for some of the services they provide, I'm telling you, I've dealt with them. I'm not the easiest guy in the world to do business with. I'm happy. They're happy. They're a good company. All right? That wasn't a joke, Colin. All right? Not the easy. This is all brand new news to Colin. Jim's not the easiest guy to deal with. All right. Katie, do we have Justin? All right. He's going to have to call the radio station. You're letting him know? Okay, no problem. So he's going to call through the radio station, and we'll get Ray Bivens to have a seat so we can get him mentally prepped for his segment. This is Ray Bivens from the Delaware State Parks. He's got to get his thoughts together, and in the meantime, we're waiting for the important phone call from Justin Ward, and I want to just brag on my chiropractor. Yesterday was an adventure. Another sponsor of the show, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and you say, what kind of adventure did you have at the chiropractors? I took both my granddaughters with me yesterday. Snooky, how you doing? Do not tell me he's here for 2 Vanderwins gift cards. Anyway, all right. Well, give him 2 anyway, Katie. So there they are, Katie. So anyway, I just want to let you know that we went to Peninsula Chiropractic Center yesterday, okay? And I took both my granddaughters. I took Ashlyn and I took Shelby. Ashlyn was a nervous wreck, okay? So this is a sponsor segment. So Ashlyn is 16 years old. She was a nervous wreck. I told her what's going to happen. Now, she's been before, but she hadn't been for a couple years. So she got to deal with Dr. Bud. First, her sister Shelby got adjusted, and Shelby just loves it. Ashlyn was nervous, okay? So Ashlyn gets adjusted, and she just loved it. She's like, hello, Donald. We have quite a crowd coming and going here. But anyway, Ashlyn just absolutely loved it. Now, Shelby loved it. Ashlyn absolutely loved it. And she was sitting there, and Dr. Bud was saying, what's going on? She said, I feel so loose. She said, I feel so loose. This is a 16-year-old girl, in other words. And so it was really great. And then they do another service, which is called Heat and Tins. They have this Tins unit they hook to you, and it kind of helps your muscles relax. And then they put some heat on your back. And she said, man, I about fell asleep. So it was a pretty good visit. So listen to me, whether your kids need chiropractic care, whether you need it, whether you've got employees that need it, this is a great chiropractic center, okay? And they are in Seaford, right on the highway. It's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're also very active on Facebook, too. Yes, they are on Facebook, have been now for a while. So accept most insurances. If you have any questions, 629-4344, 629-4344. It works best if you dial it in that order. Thank you, Dr. T. Thank you, Dr. Bud, for great service. Here he is. We got him on the phone. This is Justin Ward. Good morning, young man.
Good morning, Jim. How are you doing today?
I'm doing real good. Are you at a show today, or did you just take the day off?
Nope, we're going to be at the Ocean City Convention Center today from 10 to 4, or actually I think today's 10 to 5, and tomorrow's going to be 10:30 to 4.
Okay.
It's a home and fall condo show, and then also a pet expo. They rolled it all into one.
Wow.
So we're going to have all our toys there. A lot of stuff on display, a lot of our products. We could talk about our GPS programs, our Boundary Plus programs. A lot of our indoor units are going to be on display. This time of year, we try to get people to understand that they can keep the dog away from the turkey or the Christmas tree.
Yes.
Things like that with all the guests coming over to the house. But, yeah, we're going to be busy there today and tomorrow. So, unfortunately, I think it's going to rain, so it'll be a good place to come hang out. There's going to be a lot of different contractors there and pet demonstrations and things like that. So it should be a good weekend.
Ocean City Convention Center?
Yes. Yep.
All right. And so will you be there in person?
I will be there signing autographs.
Signing autographs. So I want to encourage people to take selfies with him and tag me in it if you would, just for the heck of it. All right, how in the world do people reach you? What do they do?
They can call or text at 410-546-2436. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube. I will mention we are starting a new service for pet waste removal. If anybody's interested in that, we're trying to make it convenient for a lot of our pet owners and stuff like that. So not only do we do training and obviously pet containment, we're going to now get into the waste removal business. So we can come clean everybody's yard and make it convenient to be out and stress-free.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to say thank you. What is the phone number again?
410-546-2436.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, okay?
I appreciate it, Jim. You do the same.
Would you do me a favor?
Yes.
If you see anybody that I know, would you tell them hi on my behalf?
I will do that.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, see you, Justin. There he goes, everybody. Justin Ward, Invisible Fence Brand, Delmarva. All right, he's waited patiently. I know he gets uptight easy. They tell me, some of the people that work with him. But anyway, this is Ray Bivens. Ray, how you doing?
Doing great. How you doing, Jim?
Real good. And you are the...
Director of Delaware State Parks.
Okay, and that sounds like a big job.
It's nice that it's Delaware because it's easy to get north and south without a problem.
That's true, right. And how are the parks doing?
This is a busy time of year for us.
Okay.
You know, it's great hayride season, ghost tours. Tonight is the Cape Henlopen Fantasy Trail, where kids get to walk along the yellow brick road. Tonight, it's whole weekend,
Okay.
weather depending, of course.
Okay.
Today looks like the better day.
Okay.
Killen's Pond is just a flurry with activities today: scarecrow making, pumpkin carving, all kinds of different events out at the park, including hayrides.
Okay. My wife went to that place. Where was that place? Pea Patch Island. Took a boat ride, watched the cannon go off, and all kinds of stuff.
And Fort Delaware in October comes alive with ghost tours. So you can actually go out there for an extended five-hour, almost overnight experience.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're into that, check out. You can see the fort from a whole nother perspective.
Okay. All right. It's a ghostly time. All right. So what do you want to talk about next?
Well, last time I was here, I talked to you about our new canine program.
Oh, yeah.
And I brought along, I have playing cards showing you our two dogs.
Really?
You're looking at Voss,
Okay.
who is our canine with Corporal Lister down at Cape
Okay.
Henlopen State Park. So any community groups that would like to have a speaker out, feel free to reach out to Delaware State
Really?
Parks.
Okay.
Voss is going, he certainly helps on daily patrol
Okay.
with Corporal Lister. He's a support if the
Right.
corporal needs some help, but he's also going to have narcotics detection
Really?
abilities. And then Corporal Lister, who's out of Lum's Pond State Park, is with.
No, this is Detmore.
Yeah. Well, Trevor. I'm sorry.
sorry.
Yep, you're
That's
right.
okay.
Yep, Trevor
Okay.
Ditmore.
Just checking.
I had Lister both places.
You're going to work him too much.
Yes.
The double time, right?
His partner is Leo, which
Leo,
stands for
okay.
Law Enforcement Officer.
Yeah.
And the Leo's is already trained in explosive detection, as well
really?
as being a patrol dog. So.
Now, once in a while they dig up these things when they're digging up for clams. Wonder if the dog can smell that stuff.
Dogs can smell about everything. So,
Really?
there's specialized dogs that can smell for bed bugs. There's, I have beagles. Mine are not gifted rabbit dogs, but
Okay.
most beagles are. So
They love you and they're friendly.
Yeah, they are. There is no doubt about that for sure.
Wow,
So.
this is a great improvement.
Yeah,
for the
it's,
Parks Department.
It's
I
a
mean,
way
this has
for
gotta make a
our
difference.
rangers to help connect with the community, and everyone loves to see them when they're out on
So
patrol.
you're saying if you have a group or something like that would like to have one of these officers come and talk and bring the canine with them, they will.
Absolutely.
No charge for this.
No charge, yep. DE State Parks is our website, so those programs that I mentioned this weekend, they're the connect with our interpreters or our rangers, that's the best place to go.
Okay.
So.
All right, and this, I guess, is going to continually grow.
That is. And
right.
I brought one other big thing to
Okay,
talk about.
what is
that
this?
So this is the proposed potential park improvements for Fenwick Island State Park.
Okay.
You may have heard that we were approached with this unique opportunity to have the offshore wind farm connect in at the park. So,
Right, they're going to build a building or something
yeah,
like that.
so
Right.
when they first came to me, I thought they were going to want to just cable through the park and head to the Indian River Power Plant, which happens. We have cell
Right.
phone towers, we have lots of utilities that we work with.
But they want to bring something to the park.
Yeah, they really they see this as a first step of projects that they're going to be doing up and down the East Coast, and they talked about trying to enhance the park. And Fenwick is a very busy park. It's actually our busiest. Went to capacity 50 times last year.
Wow.
So people stack out onto Route 1 waiting to get into the park.
Right.
It's got one way in and out, which is not good for emergency situations and things like that. So what we've come up with, and we're looking for people's feedback, especially users of Fenwick Island State Park. So that's people as far away as Laurel. It's the ocean for people in Millville. As you kind of run that whole corridor, Fenwick is the closest state park experience to get
Okay.
to the beach. The plans are online, so
Okay.
people can take a look at them. The proposal includes a skywalk across Route 1.
No
Which
kidding.
one of my favorite parts of the proposal is you'll be able to walk from the bayside over along the ocean, fully accessible. So if you have someone that is in a wheelchair or has mobility problems, all the way and eventually into the town of Fenwick, which right now there's no connection between the town and the
You
park.
know what I would do with that skywalk going across Route 1? I would put an electronic sign. Katie wants to take our picture, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Okay. I would put an electronic sign on each side, and I would sell ads on that thing. In fact,
You'd have a captive audience.
And if you don't want to do it, I'll be glad to put the electric sign up there and sell ads on it. So this is all exciting news because the wind farm was already approved and coming. And this is just a win-win for the state parks.
Well, that's really a decision for the federal government if offshore wind.
Right.
What we're looking at here is if we do this partnership,
right,
what would these improvements look like? It would be the first pickleball courts in Delaware State Park is proposed as part of it. A nature center, which we currently don't have. Right now, Fenwick Island State Park, it's a beach parking lot, it's a bathroom, and it's a snack bar. So this really is trying to make it into a four-season park.
Major, yeah.
Yeah, a playground. There's not currently a playground
in the park. And this is no
park.
additional expense to taxpayers of Delaware.
No taxpayers. The power for this project's already been agreed to be purchased by the state of Maryland.
Really?
So it's, but we want to hear from people. I mean,
you want input.
There's some folks, I've heard from people that think this is the worst project in the world. I've heard from folks that say we've needed this for a long time, and so we want to hear specifically on the improvements. One of the big ones and it's Sussex County, and this has changed. It takes our big flat parking and puts it into a 2-level parking structure.
Really?
So we actually give the dunes room to grow and move. We use less of a footprint, which is, environmentally always the best way to go. And then I thought about it. I was like, man, that's a big change. When that was first proposed to me, I was like, I don't know about that. Right. But I was like, my wife and I, we wouldn't mind coming back to a cool car after a day on the beach, because you'd be, part of the parking and, would be in that level.
And with all the seagulls and stuff like that, there might be stuff on your car.
And you're avoiding that.
There might be less stuff of it if it's parked in a garage. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So if people are looking for that survey, go to destateparks.com. It's right there on the front. It has it takes about 2 minutes. It asks you to rank the improvements, what you would like to see as part of the plan, and then there's an open comment section. So you think it's a great project, you think it's a bad project, you feel free to put that in.
I can't see anything wrong with it, in other words, but I haven't seen the menu for the restaurant. But other than that, I would think it's a pretty good idea. All right. Is there an auction coming up that you wanted to mention or not right now?
So it's not posted yet, but we're working on it. So
we should not talk about it just
No.
yet.
People be prepared. So this is the time of year we do our surf tag auctions online. Generally, they'll be running right before Thanksgiving, so it's perfect for Christmas gifts and things like that. And you can go online now and you can get registered if you've never registered in the past. If you've already registered, the usgovbid.com.
Right. So
you're already good if you registered in the past. And you'll be seeing advertising coming out with the different plates that we have available. So,
all right. Speaking of advertising, I just want to let you know I have a billboard with ad space for rent in case any of your departments ever purchase advertising. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I drove by it last night.
I just thought of it just right now. So, all right.
One last thing I want to mention. A lot of folks heard, last year we put a cap on the number of surf fishing permits that were sold.
Right.
Got contacted in late July and August, people that missed that. If you want a surf fishing permit right after Thanksgiving, you can go and buy for the next year or two. You can get a 2-year at a time. So do not wait. I think that there's a lot of people that have told me that they're not going to wait. We're still going to have a cap on them. It's first come, first serve, which really benefits Delawareans because they're here. It's easier to get to them.
Right.
And we sold out in early July last year.
Did you really?
Who knows where that'll be this year, but it's still the same number of permits that'll be issued.
I have a saying for that. You snooze, you lose. So get on it. You're saying you can do it right after Thanksgiving?
You can, absolutely. So And while I'm here, I just wanted to thank you for that family in Harrington, having them on.
Do you happen to know them?
I live real close by. I'm in Frederica. I've been watching it, and I have had family members deal with dementia, and I can only imagine what they're going through. This has to be a difficult time for them, and it's nice to see the community pull together, and you donate time for them to come get their message out there.
Yeah, well, very good. All right, and how's everything else? How's your boss feel about your performance? How you doing, Ray?
It's been busy.
Had any reprimands lately?
No, it's Parks had a banner year. I mean, our camping numbers were through the roof. So much of our visitation is weather. And we did not get rain on weekends much this summer and fall. And even right now, our campgrounds this weekend are pretty full. People are realizing that this is some of the best time to come to our parks because it's not quite as crowded, the weather like this. And people, when you look at the sales of campers, it's through the roof.
It is.
That people are really...
Motorhomes are really popular right now.
They're using their state parks, and our state parks are fully equipped to handle them. We have pull-through sites, we have electric service, sewer, even some up to 100 amp service in some of our campgrounds.
Really?
So,
wow. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Great to see you.
See you, Ray. Take care. All right, Katie, got a good picture, I hope. Okay. All right. Am I keeping these or? Thank you very much. All right. So anyway, folks, you're listening to a show. If you are just tuning in and you've never heard this show before, I do want to tell you it's called Weller Does Delmarva. We do it every Saturday morning. This is our 320th show. Young lady, would you like to join me for a minute? That was a firm no. How about the young man with you? No. Okay. All right. I just wanted to give you the opportunity. All right. So we're here. We're in Smith's. No, we're not in Smith's Cafe. But I was there yesterday, I have to be honest with you. And let me tell you what I had. I had my granddaughters with me, and I had a good stuffed shrimp. So it was pretty good. We used to be at Smith's Cafe. We were there for 2 years. I can't believe we were there that long, and they were gracious to host the show and have us there. And now we're in Marilyn's Cafe. So it's always centered around good Smith family style home cooking. So anyway, I think I bailed myself out of that one pretty darn good. All right. So anyway, this is a local show. We're in Georgetown. We're inside the Cheer Center Cafe. Now, I saw Snooky in here, and I saw Donald. Where are them two going? That's nothing but trouble rolling. Okay? But anyway, so Snooky, if you're listening, good morning. Donald, it was good to see you while I saw you, and I know that I'm not allowed to tell anybody I did see you. So anyway, we're here. We're inside the Cheer Center. I do want to talk about George Luff. And every time I talk about these advertisers, people say, you really talk about him like you like. Well, I do. George Luff is my friend. He's also my accountant. He's a sponsor of the show. Been doing it for a long time now. Does a great job. So he's my accountant. So I use him for personal things, for business things, for my property rentals, for all of my bookkeeping and accounting things. We also use Luff and Associates for our payroll service. So many companies are just tired of doing their own payroll. They said, we just want somebody that knows all the ins and outs, that if there's a problem, they'll take care of it. So I'm just letting you know that we deal with Luff and Associates in Milford and Rehoboth and Dover, and we've been very happy with them. We've dealt with them for many years. So if you need an accountant, it's coming towards the end of the year, and you say, look, I filed an extension last year and I need to deal with it, or I have never filed one and I might want to file one this year, or I just want to do my taxes and be done with it. I need some advice. I need some input. There's been a lot of changes in the tax laws. So anyway, it's Luff and Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. One phone number gets you to all of them. It's 302-422-9699, 422-9699. And on the web, it's luffcpas.com, okay? Now, you say, what am I listening to? Where are you at? I'm Jim Weller. I own Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. And if you'd like a utility trailer, a shed, a carport, a Amish-made vinyl swing set, we can hook you up. We also have an unbelievable deal on kayaks, okay? $117. So we've started our year-end inventory reduction sale early this year, but every year we try to move as much inventory as we can between now and the end of the year. And if you go online and check out our trailer prices, they can't be beat. We've got the best bargains on the shore. We've got new trailers, used trailers, open trailers, enclosed trailers, landscape trailers, and we need another salesperson too. So if you want to help us sell stuff at Weller's in Bridgeville, man, I was there the other day, and I just can't get over how we're just steadily growing and selling more stuff. Almost all of our numbers compared to last year are up. So we appreciate everybody, coming in and buying stuff from Weller's in Bridgeville. If you want to learn more about us, it's wellers.com on the web. So this is a weekly show. If you ever want to be on the show, let us know. We're already booking into next year. If it were up to me, I'd be 2 years all booked up. But I like to be booked up, everything locked down in advance. So if you ever want to be on, let me know. Sometimes we charge you, sometimes we don't. It just depends on whether it's a for-profit thing or a not-for-profit thing. And we try our best to help everybody out. You heard about the lady that was missing. I think it was Donna Miller from Harrington. So if you want to learn more about that, look up Theresa Miller on the Facebook, and you can learn all about it. She's been missing since Wednesday morning. Be in prayer for her that she's safe and that there's a safe return for her and that everything is just fine. So other than that, I do want to mention the church that Denise and I are really enjoying now. I think we're on our second year of being there. It's called United Church, and they're in Milford and Dover, both at the Dover High School and the Milford High School. So Denise and I go to the Milford High School on Sunday mornings, and you're invited. 9:15 every Sunday morning is where it's happening. You will enjoy it. If you have kids, there's a lot of things there for kids too. So anyway, I hear the music, okay? So I want you to go to Jim Weller's Facebook page right now, because Colin Walls and I are going to chit-chat for a minute, and he's got something really important to share with you. Okay? We'll be back on the radio in a couple minutes. Stay tuned. All right, to my Facebook audience, to my YouTube audience, to my TV Delmarva audience, please hit the share button. If you cannot find a share button, take a picture of your screen and then share it on Facebook, just for the heck of it, if you would, please.
Make your own share button.
Make your own share button,
right.
Okay? Get a Sharpie marker and write it right on your TV screen or your computer screen, wow. And then just hit it every time we suggest it.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Are you still watching on TV Delmarva, or is that Facebook?
No, this is Facebook.
Okay.
But here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
I can't see who's watching. What do you think happened there?
I don't know.
Okay. Just curious. I just used to be able to see.
I don't know. Maybe the cameras you had installed in their houses aren't working or something.
That might be it.
That must be it. You can actually usually see them,
I want to
right?
see who is watching me, yeah. And for some reason, I can't do it anymore.
Tap into their camera on their phone.
I don't know.
Hey, I want to
TV Delmarva or Wall Service Center?
I want to second the motion of Denise about checking out Willie Knives today.
Have you ever been there?
I have, yeah.
Isn't it a great company?
It is, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I know Matt and Stephanie,
okay.
So I know them, and they're good people and do
a
really
good job.
They do, yeah, really good job. So
Denise is great at giving away all these free plugs, isn't she?
Oh yeah,
she's not paying attention.
Right. Well, she's going to go around and collect the checks afterwards
right.
at the end of the year.
I hope she does. At
the end of the year.
Haven't made out to Denise Weller.
Right. Yeah. So.
All
but
right.
anyway, yeah, Wall Service Center, right there. Give us a call. All your repair needs on your car. Oil changes on up to big jobs. We can take care of them at Wall Service Center.
Locally owned and operated. What are you celebrating? 61 years.
61 years. Getting ready to celebrate 62 years next year.
Wow, isn't that something?
The year after that, we're going to celebrate 63 years.
63rd.
Right, yeah.
63rd. Locally owned and operated, honest, fair, friendly, know what you're doing, use quality parts.
Yep.
I was by there the other night. Shop looked real good. Well, I dropped off Denise's car.
You like the Walls AC Delco? You see
I
that?
did.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And it was kind of lit up back in there.
Yeah,
it's
like
neat.
a backlit thing we have in there. Yeah, I like it, and it looks really good. And the
and
Walls
I saw the other
logo
bays were deeper. I had never noticed that before.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yep. So they are deeper back there. TV Delmarva.
Yep.
Go to on your Roku, on your Amazon Fire. Go to search for TV Delmarva. Download our channel. And start watching.
There's no charge for this.
It's not just this show. There's no charge at all, right? It's not just this show. There's lots of other shows that we're playing on there.
Right, you're running 24/7.
24/7. Yep.
24/7.
Exactly. Yep. And you'll see some Jim Weller commercials on there too. So
please.
Yeah.
So please watch.
Watch them
24/7.
Right.
Okay.
And visit his website when you see it. Yeah.
And but we want to really make it clear. Well, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Make it clear.
I want to make it clear that we're looking for things.
To do,
to
show, to broadcast,
to broadcast. So the goal of this station is to be local. We're seeing a trend of less local everywhere, more corporate, less local. So your goal, your desire with TV Delmarva is to focus on local things, local events.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And we've talked about how local is going away on everything from television to radio to newspapers. We don't even have local newspapers really anymore. So so we want to take that part over, and we see a huge gap in the market, hole in the market, and an opportunity for us to get out there, and help support our community that supports us.
Are you looking for a salesperson?
Well, yes, I would love to have a salesperson.
So if there's somebody that would like to sell advertising on TV Delmarva, reach out to Colin. I think he'd love to talk to you, okay?
Yep, we would.
I'm looking for one, too, to sell ads on my billboard.
We could even share
that same person.
A salesperson.
Right. So if you want to make lots and lots of money, if you're an outward-friendly person, and you can go out and sell some advertising for us, we got the deal for you.
And if
Okay.
you've ever sold media, that's a big
That
plus.
helps, yeah.
That puts you to the top of the list.
That puts you to the top of the list.
Right.
Okay. So anyway, all right. Anything else going on?
No,
Are you doing anything exciting today or this weekend? Or?
Not sure, but we might go by Willie Knives and check
Okay.
that out. And
Okay.
I think
free
my little
food.
boys would like that. Yeah, it's free food and it's
The
good
free
food.
the boys would like it.
Yeah, they had
I was
barbecue
gonna say
there
buy them their
last
first
year.
knife, but man, anymore, you don't want them to accidentally take it to school.
Oh, they've already had their first knife.
Oh, they already have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm way behind.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
at what
They're
age
5 and
kids get
7.
their. Okay,
What do you think?
I'm out of touch on that.
6 and 7.
6 and 7.
Yeah, soon to be 8. But
Soon to
anyway,
be 8.
Yeah,
It's going to continually grow.
it changes
6,
every
7,
year. It
8.
seems like.
Then it's going to be 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Right. It's crazy. All right.
All right.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. Well,
Sean,
I'm
I
gonna-
got to let Sean get out of here. He's got to go do the show in Rehoboth.
That's
and
right.
He's got to get out of here. The Sea Witch Parade is today, so that
Oh,
place is
yeah.
going to be jam-packed busy.
Yep. I would park at the outlets and walk in.
With all the equipment, carrying, lugging the radio equipment. Good idea. Yeah. All right. I'm out of here.
All right, get out of here. All right, there he goes, everybody. Colin Walls. All right, we are here. We're right inside. People say, where in the world is this cheer center? It's right inside Georgetown, right inside the cheer center. I hear Dan speaking. There's a candidate for 2 Vanderwins. All right, so anyway, good morning, everybody. And we are live right here. You're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. Jim Weller here. Got a couple little things I want to tell you, and then we're going to have a chat with Nancy Ward. So just bear with me. First of all, there was a car show that was supposed to happen last Sunday, okay? And it was canceled due to weather. Good call. It is also canceled again this Sunday. So it is not going to be until November 10th. This is the 7th annual Georgetown Breast Cancer Awareness Car, Truck, Motorcycle, and Tractor Show has been postponed. Mark your calendar. November 10th is when it's going to be, okay? And that, I believe, is, where was that at? Oh, the Marvel Museum. That's right. It's huge. So mark your calendar, okay? Did want to brag just a little bit about another sponsor, a friend of ours, Mark Johnson. Everybody seems to know Mark Johnson. When I talk about him, people say, I know Mark. I went to school with him, or I've been to church with him. I've heard his band play music. I got my kitchen countertops with him. Well, he has a business called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. So I just want to let you know, if you need anything done around your home, it's the time of year. Cold weather's coming. You got a cracked window, door won't shut right, whatever it may be, you give Mark a call. No job's too small, no job's too big. He can either help you. If he can't help you, he will steer you in the right direction. He's always a wealth of information. I like him. He's honest, he's fair, he's licensed, he's insured. He's got over 25 years experience. He knows what he's doing. His name is Mark Johnson. His phone number is 302-500-0133. It does work best if you dial it in that order. And people say, what do you mean when you say that? What I mean is, have you ever dialed a number by mistake? So if you dial it in the right order, it will work. So many people didn't get what I'm trying to say. So you dial 500-0133, okay? So you call them up. You say, Mark, I heard about you from Jim Weller. I want to get something done. Also, Mark always puts up a really nice Christmas light display at his house, and you've probably seen it. I'll tell you more about that in the future. Okay, like him on Facebook too. What's his name on Facebook? Atlantic Home Improvements. And he has a band called Plead the Fifth, so you could check that out too. So other than that, that's enough on Mark Johnson. Now we are going to talk to this young lady. Her name is Nancy Ward. Is that correct, Nancy?
Correct.
How you doing today?
Okay, pretty good.
All right, we had you on once before, and you are passionate about getting this cat population under control.
Correct. Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, I think the last time we had some technical difficulty.
Yes, we did. I think you were stepping on the wire.
Oh, okay. I suspected it was the AKC, American Kennel Club. I thought they might have had something to do with it.
Shut you down. Them and the Russians. So. All right. Well, we got good signal today.
Okay,
So what do you
all
want to
right.
talk about?
Okay. Last time I was here to talk about spay and neuter.
Mm-hmm.
You can save hundreds hundreds of homeless cats' lives by spay or neutering one. A lot of you are part of the solution. You've already done that with your own pets. We encourage you to ask a neighbor, a friend, a family member if one of theirs isn't done, and perhaps you put up the $53, which includes the operation and the rabies vaccination at the SPCA here in Georgetown, or you might provide transportation. We do a check-in at 8 in the morning, and the cat's out of surgery, ready to go home at 4. You might provide that, or even just some encouragement, because saving cats' lives by spay and neutering one is what this is all about. Today I wanted to talk to you about another option to save hundreds of homeless cats' lives, and that's fostering.
Okay.
That's one of our biggest needs. Wednesday, I participate in the kitten adoption program at the Brandywine SPCA, and we need fosters. Fostering would be just bringing in a homeless cat, kittens, and socializing them.
Okay.
Getting them used to being held by people, petted, and many of them might need medication, but most of them just need a place where they can be socialized.
Okay. This is the best way to own a cat. Because you don't have to own it forever.
Right, yes.
You know?
And that's a very common misconception. They think, oh, if I foster, that means I'm adopting. And no, it isn't. At the Brandywine SPCA, every Wednesday we have an adoption program. So there is light at the end of that tunnel of fostering. There is a place. We don't want you to keep the animals. People
Right.
think, oh, you're giving them to me.
I'm stuck with them.
Yeah, I'm stuck with them. No,
Right.
we want you to bring them back, and they are in the pipeline to get adopted.
It's quite a process
Yes.
that you have going on. In other
Yes.
words, but I never realized just having a cat spayed just makes it so there's a lot less cats in the population.
Right.
You know, because I've met people, they said all of a sudden I got a stray cat around the house. Oh, all of a sudden now I got 6 more of them. So, we can all play a role. And you said it's a special program where it's only $53.
Right.
And that
to
includes
get
the
it.
rabies shot. So that's just
Yeah.
a good donation. Like if you're thinking about who you want to give something to as a gift for Christmas or whatever, sponsor to have a cat spayed. So,
And fostering is equally helpful to get a cat adopted.
Yep.
And a lot of times people say, well, where would I get a foster? Just look around your neighborhood. Somebody's got a cat with kittens. And
Yeah.
if the mom's friendly, you could bring the whole
Plan.
family in.
Right.
And through our program with Waldorf, Maryland, Second Chance, the mother can get adopted out with her kittens.
Okay.
We can send the mom with the kittens. But
All right.
most times it's a stray kitten showed up, you bring it in. And Wednesdays from 7:30 to 10, there are 3 to 4 rescue groups that volunteer at the kitten program. So just bring in the kittens, 6 weeks or older. They can get their first distemper shot, and then we wait 2 to 3 weeks later, their second, and then they can go into our program.
and where are we talking about they go? Where do they go?
They go to Waldorf, Maryland,
Okay.
that can do pediatric spay and neuter, and they have accesses to PetSmart adoption programs in D.C. and Baltimore. So
And-
they've got a lot of places to place these
And
cats.
where do they bring them on a Wednesday morning? Georgetown?
Georgetown, Brandywine Valley, SPCA.
All right. Can you pose for a picture just a second?
Sure.
All right. Here we go. So, is there anything else you need to say or let us know?
Well, some people wonder what fostering is. It really just comes down to, do you have a spare bedroom or bathroom or a heated, air-conditioned garage? And the rescue groups on Wednesday morning would love to provide you with anything you need: food, litter boxes, beds. We can provide everything. You just need to have the time and the patience to
Spend a little time
yeah.
with the cat, make it more adoptable.
Yes.
Calm
Uh-huh.
it down, in other words,
Yeah.
and just make it more attractive to be adopted.
Yeah. Right now, I have 5 kittens that are in the pipeline for our adoption program in my spare bathroom. So these kittens are fully socialized. They belong to a Roxana man that let them in and out of his house. They're very, very friendly, but they're not healthy. So I'm putting eye drops in their eyes 3 times a day. I'm giving them antibiotics twice a day. And the man that owns them just wasn't able to do that with his work schedule. So.
All right. Well, go, Nancy. You're quite the woman. I'm amazed with you.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to let you go if that's okay. Did we need to give out any phone numbers or Facebook pages?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a member of Cats Around Town Society based in Ocean View, Delaware, and our service area is from Fenwick Island to Dagsboro and in between Frankfurt. And we would be happy to talk to you about fostering by calling our information line, which is 302-355-9979. And be sure and you start your conversation on the information line with Nancy.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be in charge of anyone that calls in, and I'll get you all the information I can about fostering.
Okay. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend. All right, there she goes. Get involved, and please hit the share button so more people can know about what she talked about. My next gentleman is getting ready to have a seat. I want to talk real quick about another sponsor, supporter of the show, which is my friends at L&W Insurance Agency. People say, Jim, you really brag on your insurance agent. I really do. I like being adequately and properly insured, okay? And I meet people all the time that are upset about their insurance because I said, well, what was the most important factor to you when you bought your insurance? They said, price. I said, well, would you shop for a heart surgeon that way? In other words, think about it. You know, insurance, underinsured can bankrupt you. You have a big claim, something doesn't get paid like it should, you were underinsured. You got a good deal, but it wasn't a good deal in the end. So a good deal is when you get a good value. So L&W Insurance Agency will take an interest in what you have. So they will look at your property. They will talk to you about your property. When you have a claim, they get involved with it. They don't just hand you an 800 number and say, good luck with this. I hope you understand the language. No, they get involved and they help you out. So L&W doesn't just do commercial. They do residential, homeowners, car insurance, life, health, all kinds of things, umbrella policies, and that doesn't insure umbrellas. It's a policy that covers a lot of things like an umbrella when it opens up. So anyway, if you need a good insurance representative, if you want to take the policies you have and let them look at them and compare them to what they might or might not recommend, maybe you're underinsured, maybe you're overinsured, but nothing's worse than having a claim and finding out then you didn't have the proper insurance. So let's find it out beforehand, and let's do that by letting L&W talk to you just a little bit. They are locally owned and operated, and their phone number is 302-856-7828. That's 856-7828. LWinsurance.com on the web, and yes, very active on Facebook. You'd learn a lot by just liking their Facebook page. All right, here he is, everybody, our friend John Brady. He is here to talk to us about a big, honorable event. I would believe that would be how I describe it.
Absolutely.
How you doing?
It's really good to be here, Jim.
It's good to see
you. It's
you.
good to see Colin.
Yep.
Good to be on TV Delmarva. I'm going to download that because I have Roku on one of my TVs, and I have Amazon Fire on the other. So I will have that set up. I'll have it set up. And that's a good thing about being local and being local for things. Yep. L&W, Bill Strickland. You know, he is helping our dinner in Kent County, where we're honoring next Tuesday night Senator Brian Bushweller, who just retired. And Bill is the co-chair with me on that one, and we're going to have a really fun night. He's great to work with. And I really enjoy L&W Insurance. They're a great community sponsor, and they do good work.
They do.
And I follow up. I got a hint from your producer, and she does a great job.
Yeah,
it said smile and thank our sponsors. So I figured I'd start with your first sponsor, beside yourself, and Colin, and cover them.
Yep.
And on November 7th, we're honoring Pat Campbell White.
Pat is a wonderful humanitarian.
Absolutely. She got into real estate when she was 2.
Wow.
and she's been a broker, associate broker. She is with Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's right now. She's been involved in the community. She has been the Rotary president. She's been active in the Sussex County Republicans. She ran for public office. But the one that people really don't know about Pat is that she was on the inland base for almost 20 years, the board of directors.
Wow.
Serving, she was appointed, if I recall my bio of her correct, by Governor Castle and served right through the end of Governor Minner's term.
Wow.
So
she's a go-getter and a good public servant. Yep.
Absolutely local from Milford, and has spent her time, as I call it, south of the Misspellion. I have a great story about the misspelled river. When I was coming down to Dewey Beach in the 60s, when I was in single-digit ages, that was the point I knew we were about an hour from Dewey Beach at that point, because we go over the misspelled river bridge. And I remember that misspelled river bridge.
Really?
Yes. Because I looked down and I said, that's misspelled. And no, my dad said, no, it's Misspellion.
But I got
you know, 6-year-olds.
You were just a little youngin' at that point.
I was a little youngin', you know. It felt like a day trip to Dewey back in the 60s because we didn't have SR1.
Right.
And halfway point was Howard Johnson's, and we got a hot dog. And then when we crossed that bridge, we knew we were about an hour away. We come down, and my mother in 1966 would not let me cross Route 1 by myself.
Really? She's going to hold your hand.
Things haven't changed. I wish I still had her to hold my hand to cross Route 1 today.
Well, let's hit this real quick before we run out of time.
Because I'm told I'm down to a minute 35.
That's right, and we're taking a picture. So
what we have is on November 7th, which is a Thursday night, right here at the Cheer Center.
All right, big
event. We
are
honoring Pat.
Okay.
And we're going to start it at 6 o'clock. Doors are going to open at 5:30. We're going to have a flag ceremony by Troop 95 with bagpipes.
Really?
To post the colors outside right there at the flagpole. Okay. We're going to have camping displays. We're going to have other activities that the Scouts here in Sussex County do. And then afterwards, we're going to start a program about 7 o'clock. We're going to introduce Pat. We're going to have people giving compliments and tributes to her. We'll recognize her with the award. And it's going to be just a fun party. We still have tickets available, and have the phone number for those tickets, and I'm told going up on the page is this thing, but you can reach out and call the Delmarva Council at 302-622-3300. Tickets are available. Sponsorships are still available. I'm hoping to convince maybe a local TV Delmarva company to come here, because I think they would like to see the flag ceremony, because that's one of the patriotic things that Boy Scouts are known for.
Right.
With the bagpipes playing as the flags go up and then when the flags come down. And we're going to have it to see scouting in action. I'm now the district chairman for scouting here in Sussex County. So I'm here to do things, and I want to thank you for your time today, and talking to people at 105.9, and see all my good friends, including Kevin Short over there as well, and hope to see you on November 7th.
All right, so tickets are available. This is an award ceremony. It's a great time to honor scouting. It's a great time to learn about scouting. There's sponsorship available to sponsor this event, or you can just buy tickets and come and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to say you can learn more by looking at our Facebook page. And other than that, John, I'm going to let you go if that's okay.
That's fine. Thank you very much. Have a great day, folks.
All right. See you around. Take care. John Brady, good friend of the show, good friend of our community. And Pat Campbell White is a wonderful woman. So I want to encourage you to look that event up. And she is going to be the Distinguished Citizen Award recipient. So, Pat, well-deserved, well-deserved, well-deserved. All right, we're here in the Cheer Center. I see some more people have arrived. Are you here for the buffet breakfast? Okay, well, you can start anytime you want. Just letting you know, you just go in this little room here. Just going to give a little instruction if you're here for the first time. Just go right on in this little cafe. Tell them what you want. Tell them that Katie's paying for it, and there'll be no problem. But no, you just go right in there. They'll give you a plate, and then the buffet's right around the corner, and it is all you can eat. Kevin will tell you how good it is. I think Kevin's been enjoying it. I see another lady has arrived. I've ate in another restaurant she's been in many times. So anyway, good morning, folks. Good morning. Do I have a minute? Yeah, I have a minute. Yep. Oh, okay. Come right on over. All right. All right. No problem at all. Oh, all right. I thought she was here for the food. So anyway, she's taking advantage of the food. Okay. All right. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. We got just a couple minutes. Katie
Okay.
will start the thing. All right. What's on your mind?
Well, I'm Reverend Malia Rust, and I pastor Grace United Methodist Church right here in Georgetown.
Okay.
And also McCulley's Chapel. But I just thank you for a couple minutes to come in and say, today at Grace UMC, which is on the corner of Market and King Street, we're having a fall festival. Today.
All right.
Starts at 10 o'clock from 10 to 5. We got food. We got some vendors. We got bouncy house and slide for the kids, face painting, pumpkin painting. A wellness table is going to be there, and free flu shots from BB Hospital is to be there today. And then at 3 o'clock in our hall, we're showing a free movie, The Secret Life of Pets 2.
Really?
Yeah, it's free for kids.
Is
and
all the
everything.
events free?
Everything is free. It's up to you if you spend money to buy food or buy anything from the vendor, but everything else is free.
But the bounce house?
The bounce house is free. The face painting is free. The pumpkin painting is free. We want this to be an event for the community. We don't want to put a lot of cost burden on the community. So, and we want to just connect with the community and show them, come have fun. The Grace Church is there for them, and we'd love to have you. Our services are 8:30 and 11 o'clock on Sundays.
You're the pastor?
I am the pastor, yes, sir.
But didn't I see you at a restaurant in Greenwood?
Yeah, Tamborelli's.
Right. That explains why you were so helpful and friendly.
Yes.
Because you're a pastor.
Yes.
I was like, I was there. She started waiting on the tables and started helping us out. We had a large
no,
group.
wait a minute. I gotta admit, you're confusing me with a friend of ours.
Am I really?
Yeah, but I am usually a friend. Yes, because I'm confused for her all the time.
Okay, but you're also still friendly.
Yes, I am friendly.
Okay.
And I've seen you at the Greenwood Chicken Barbecue because I work there a lot.
That's right.
I run the register there sometimes,
That's
and
right.
so that's it. But Tamborelli's, yeah, that's
You
almost.
took all my counterfeit money.
Yes,
no, I'm
I
just
did.
kidding you.
You did a good job on it.
That's where. But there is another lady that resembles you. That
okay, I'll throw it out there because somebody may hear it, but her name is Dee Jones. And for all of our lives, even though Dee is a little older than I, it seems like since I've been an adult, people have for some reason confused us.
Wow.
But I thought if you stand aside, one time I had hair curled a lot like hers. So,
okay, like mine.
So I think that's where people get the confusion. But I've gotten credit for some of the good works that Dee did.
Well, we were at Tamborelli's,
Yeah.
and we had a big crowd, and she just started helping any way she could. It was unbelievable.
But we do go to Tamborelli's a lot. I do.
Okay,
My father and
yeah.
I, we go up there quite often. So.
But I do remember you from the. Are you going to open that chicken barbecue up in the winter any?
No. We need a break, and it's very cold out there selling chicken in this time of the year. So anyway.
Well, she's going to take a picture just for the heck of it.
So
this is Katie, our executive producer.
All right. So
well, thanks for coming
thank
on.
you for a couple minutes, letting us slide in here. And like I say, Grace United Methodist, just down the street
and
here.
take a card, and if you want to have a planned visit, let me know. Is that okay?
That would be great.
We'll always work you in, but I mean, if you want to let us know ahead of time.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I
Have a good
appreciate
day.
it. Thank
Okay,
you.
see ya. All right, because we're going to be here for at least another 5 months, we know for sure, which could turn into 2 years. You never know. Folks, the people are coming. The people are going. We're at the Georgetown Cheer Center, Marilyn's Cafe. Great community event. I have a feeling somebody else I know might be coming. I don't know. So anyway, but I see some other guests that have made their way. Kevin Short's going to join me in just a little bit. Want to do a real quick commercial for one of my sponsors, which is First Class Heating and Air. Gosh, my brain is just not working like it used to. It's because my hair is got it all knotted up. But anyway, a good sponsor of the show, a good company to deal with. First Class Heating and Air. Been around over 40 years, locally owned, locally operated. If you're waking up and you say, I want to turn my heater on, want to make sure it works, you want to make sure the filters are clean, you want to have it serviced, they've got service contracts, maintenance agreements, or they can just come out and do a one-time service, whatever you need. They also are your plumbing expert, your hot water heater expert. They do home performance. Great local company, firstclasshvac.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. They've always got some things going on there. Check out their Facebook page. Check out their website. Sometimes they have specials. Someday they have creative financing. So they do a lot of things. But again, serving our community now over 40 years, a great service. 934-8900. 934-8900. First Class Heating and Air. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to truck right on TV Delmarva and Facebook. So don't go anywhere. Colin Walls is going to talk to me, I think, one more time. Here we go. So good morning, good morning, good morning. And you're watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. This is a weekly show that we've done 320 times without stop. Think about that. We've not missed a show for 320 Saturdays. Some radio people don't even have a career that long. So we've had a lot of good guests on. I didn't mean that in a silly way. I just meant it's the truth.
It is the truth.
It is the truth. So
right. It's a shame, and it's the
truth. It is a shame.
Sometimes it's not a shame, though.
Right. Sometimes it's not a shame. It's just time to go.
Right.
So sometimes it's like, oh, we really do miss you.
Right.
All right. So
hey, this sounds good, and we're going to see what we can do to get this on TV Delmarva.
I don't know if you knew what he was saying.
Okay, what was he saying?
He was saying, hey, Colin.
Hey, Colin.
I think TV Delmarva would be a good fit to come and broadcast the bagpipes and the flag thing, and then when they honor her, and I think it would be a keepsake.
Yeah, I think so too.
On TV Delmarva.
Yeah, I think I really think it would be good, and we're going to see what we can do to see if we can get this date worked out.
I think you need to come up with a package to where you say for blank amount of money, we can come to your Christmas parade or to an event, just so people can start factoring it in. You know, like if you got an event coming up where you're going to honor somebody or something big is happening, you know, because I don't think that everybody realizes for you to come with a half a dozen people and all of your equipment and so on, that it costs you money.
It does, for sure. Yep, and and time, and time away from my family and
right, and then you have to go deal with it. Yeah, everybody else's family.
Sure.
You have to have people back at the studio and all that stuff. So I'm saying you could do it for nothing, but you also ought to figure out what it's worth, so we could tell people what it would cost.
Sure. Yep. So anyway, we're going to see what we can do to try to get this on there and
right.
And
I think it would be wonderful.
Yeah.
I think it would be wonderful.
Yep.
Now say you had a salesperson. If you had a salesperson, you could sell ads during this event.
True.
Okay.
That would be a good salesperson. She would be a good salesperson.
She would be a good salesperson.
Yeah.
So I agree. So anyway,
our pay might not be up to her standards.
Well, you never know. You never know. You never know. So what else, Colin?
Yeah. So TV Delmarva, download it on Roku. Download our channel on Amazon Fire. Watch on tvdelmarva.com. That's the easiest way on your phone right now is just to go to
get it
on your browser, tvdelmarva.com. It works with Apple. It works with Android, any of them.
Do it on my phone.
You want to try it on your phone?
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to go to Google. Let me get Google first. I don't even know how to spell Google.
Well, see, why don't you just go to your browser?
I don't know what that means.
You want Chrome.
Oh.
But anyway, you can try it there. Yeah, tvdelmarva.com. All one word, tvdelmarva.com.
.com. I don't know how to spell .com. Oh, I hope it works. I'm so technologically backwards.
You don't have your Wi-Fi on.
I don't have my Wi-Fi on.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be real tough.
Yeah.
It's like walking through mud waist deep. All right, I'm going to give up on it. I'm such an embarrassment to the team.
Says you're offline.
To Team TV Delmarva, I'm such an embarrassment.
Let's just redo it. But you got a space there. There you go. You got.
Colin is so smart.
Me. There we go. You had a space between.
Did I really?
There you go.
There it is. Shoo!
There it is.
All right. Don't ask me to do anything. Don't ask me to operate a defibrillator in a hurry. Okay? We're going to have a problem. What?
Don't ask you to do that, huh? I can't get it to work either. There
That's
it goes.
fine. All right.
There it goes. But anyway, yeah, so that's an easy thing on your phone. It's for most people. I'm going to say it's easy.
Right.
tvdelmarva.com. It's just like going to a website, Jim, because it is a website.
Okay. I got it now.
You got it? All right.
All right.
All right. I'm out of here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, I guess.
I'm supposed to smile and thank my sponsors.
Now that she's telling you to smile.
Right.
Wow.
She's very bossy.
She is.
All right. She's very demanding. All right, everybody. So, tvdelmarva.com. If you can get it done, that's where it's at. More people are coming in. It's unbelievable. I've never seen a crowd this large. This is the biggest show we've ever had. It's unreal. Standing room only. So, come enjoy the breakfast buffet. If I could, if it wasn't against the FCC rules, I would buy everybody's breakfast. But I think it's against the FCC rules to do something like that. I'm not sure. Here comes Kevin. He's like, man, don't be messing up my commercial. I'm paying for this. I want my money's worth. All right, are we back on the radio yet? Not on the radio. Are you leaving? I'll see you later. What do you need, a pen? Oh. No, that's what I'm paying. You're paying. Yes, sir. Okay. We're all paying. Okay. Some way, shape, or form. All right, so anyway, we're here. I do want to remind people that we are live on Facebook, TV Delmarva, and YouTube, okay? And I don't remember the numbers, but, we're in the thousands, and we kind of like that, okay? Katie's going to add them all up at some point. So that's where we're at. And I want to remind you, Weller's Utility Trailers is open today. We're open by now, and we're really busy. I can't get over how things are, how busy business is. So we do need more help. I need another management person, another like assistant manager is what I need. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Wilson's Auction's got a big event coming up today and in the near future. As soon as I'm back on the radio, I will talk about that. Then we're going to talk to Kevin Short, and he's going to read my note. Look, he's like, I'm impressed.
I'll just take that one. That's all right.
So anyway, Kevin, talk to me for just a minute.
Sure.
No, we're coming back on the radio. Stand down. Stand down, everybody. Stand down, all right? So we're coming back on the radio. I hear the music. I believe it's Kate back at the studio doing just such a fantastic job. I've never seen anybody work so diligently, making sure everything works. So thank you, Kate. I want to talk about another sponsor of the show before I talk to Kevin Short, who is also a sponsor of the show, okay? But I want to talk about Dave Wilson, Team Wilson's Auction, okay? First of all, today, they have a great auction every Saturday starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's going to go all day and into the evening. Last week, there was this little car with Wellers on it. It was I should have brought it. I'm going to bring it another week. So I'm not even going to talk about it now because somebody bought it and then called me up and told me they bought it and said if I want it, it's in the office. It's $42. And if I don't want it, they'll take it. And I thought that was pretty darn nice of them. But I'm going to bring it and show it to you next week. But Wilson's Auction has all kinds of stuff every single week. Thousands of things get sold every Saturday. Sometimes there's 1, 2, 3 auctioneers going at one time. They start at 10 in the morning and they go at least till 10 at night every Saturday. So if you want to have some fun today, if you want to teach your grandchildren how to buy things and then take them home and teach them how to sell things, you go to Wilson's Auction. It's a lot of fun. So it's wilsonsauction.com on the web. 422-3454 is the phone number. Like them on Facebook. They're very active there. Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction. You can buy or sell a vehicle. You can do both if you want in the same night. How cool is that? So anyway, but I want you to mark your calendar. November 10th and 11th, okay? November 10th and 11th is their 29th annual Fall Carriage Drive and Auction Weekend. You can learn more about it at wilsonsauction.com. So anyway, great place to get something sold, great place to buy something, wilsonsauction.com. Now here he is, a good friend of the show, a good friend of mine, a gentleman who shares the same hairstylist that I do, or at least the same hairstyle.
Barber.
Yeah. Anyway, good morning, Kevin. Kevin Short, MidSouthAudio.com.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very busy. I enjoy it / can't take it much longer. In other words, it goes hand in hand.
You got a lot going on here today. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is, and it's been pretty good. And how was the breakfast buffet? What'd you think?
It was good. Yeah, I've finished round 1. So,
okay, and you take advantage of Marilyn's delivery service?
She delivered to 9 of our employees on Thursday, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And how was it delivered?
They have a car.
I meant, how was the food? Was it freezing cold or was it nice and hot?
No, it was fresh.
Keep up with the conversation here, Kevin.
I'm trying to be literal. You got this insurance policy. I don't know if it covers me or you. So I don't know. I haven't. It covers you. That's okay. So I just wanted to make sure I gave you the right answer. No, it's fresh. It's
$15 order or more she delivers.
Yeah, and we had we fed 9. I think it was 9 people the other day.
So it was a sizable order.
Yeah. I think everybody had chicken and dumplings.
Range. Yeah. Chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, everybody had chicken and dumplings.
They're real good. All right, but you've been to events.
Except one of our office workers who thought chicken and dumplings was a soup.
Oh, okay.
She's from Jersey, and she can't help it.
Oh, okay.
So,
but she enjoyed her soup.
No, she got something else because she didn't want any chicken and dumpling soup.
Okay.
Which I kind of tried to explain. She got meatloaf instead, which she understood was a meal.
Colin says the meatloaf is fantastic.
Yeah, she thought the meatloaf was great, but we spent like 5 minutes trying to explain that chicken and dumplings wasn't a soup, and then we just gave it up. Said, look, what else would you like? Here's the
Let's
menu.
Let's keep this order moving.
Yeah, so.
All right, Marilyn will deliver an order of $15 or greater in the Georgetown area Tuesday through Friday. Okay?
Yes. Yeah, it's great.
Mid-South Audio got a big event Tuesday night.
Tech Talk Live returns, episode 28, I think. That's what I was looking. Yeah, there it is. I didn't know that number.
Wow, isn't that something?
28. We took the summer off.
Okay.
We took 3 months off in the summer, which is probably going to be our routine now because it's so busy for us in the summer. But we're back. We were back last month, and we'll be back until
Tuesday night?
Until April.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this Tuesday night, 7 o'clock.
And for those of you who haven't seen Tech Talk, it's about it's a group of our guys that sit around and take technical questions about audio, video, lighting, staging. In fact, we've got guys on the panel that'll talk about anything. So you could,
dumplings.
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about technical things, but you could call with a question about
love, marriage, dating advice,
spading and neutering your cat
Oh,
or something. I mean,
there you go.
there's nothing they wouldn't tackle.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dutch didn't have an opinion about that, even though he doesn't have a cat.
Okay.
So
Well, we're going to get him a foster cat.
We have some very opinionated people that work for us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
you've taught them well, wise one.
Apparently, it's a criteria that I wasn't aware of, but because they all seem to have it.
All right.
Anyway, so we do it for an hour and a half. The first hour we take questions, email questions, telephone questions, questions on Facebook. The last half hour we have a sponsor, guest that joins us. And they talk about some products that they have, so to complement that, they always have a giveaway.
Oh, okay.
And so if you participate in that portion of the program, you're eligible to win. And this month, we're lucky to have Allen and Heath, which is a audio manufacturer, audio console manufacturer for years. Michael Bangs is going to be on, and Michael has joined us for any people who've gone to our conference at Crossroads that happens every couple of years.
Yep.
Michael is always there with Allen Heath, and Michael is an Allen Heath. He's their national sales manager, but he is also right now, because Allen Heath is sponsoring the George Strait tour. He is the monitor engineer for George Strait. So, which is quite a gig in audio world. That's not a. Like
keeping George straight's got to be a job.
I think that's like a 19 semi and 12 bus tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big parking lot.
No, he's still doing it. Yeah, I don't think he's playing much outside of Texas, but you don't have to play much outside of Texas because you just do.
It's a big area.
If you're George Strait,
it's bigger than Sussex County.
You play in in Texas Stadium, and that's
good enough.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's his song. So anyway. So Michael is his monitor engineer, and he's going to be there, and he's going to be talking about all things Allen Heath. We're going to give away a little mixer. It's a $159 value, and it's a 6-input analog mixer, and we'll be giving that away to someone. And so we're looking forward to it. It's
Tuesday night.
Yeah, the disappointing thing about Tuesday night is, and I got to mention this, my wife, I am very proud to say that she has been nominated by a nominating committee, but is going to receive the the Governor's Volunteer Award of the Year on Tuesday. So I will be with Colin at doing Tech Talk while she's getting that award. So I would really
like to give you some off-air advice here.
What's that? Yeah, well, I couldn't change it. You know how the show must go on.
No, so, I'd let the show go on.
Yes. Without me? Yeah, no, I can't do it.
Okay. You got till Tuesday to change your mind.
Yeah. Okay. No, she's cool with it, and that's why she's a wonderful person. So
okay. Well, maybe get her totally a camera so she can at least take a picture.
Her son's joining her, and so she's looking forward to it. It's going to be a great thing. But that's
wonderful.
It's a big deal. Yeah.
Debbie works so hard behind the scenes.
She does. And to be recognized by her peers she had no idea she was going to get this. I mean, this is, so, people that she's worked with and whose lives she's touched nominated her. And then I think Brian Pettigen was involved in voting on the Senate floor, so it's a whole process to be in this. Also, the Freeman Stage volunteers are also being nominated for they've got a group of like 40 some people that are going.
Really?
Because there's volunteer of the years in different categories.
Correct.
Debbie's is like human services. So, their volunteers are in arts and entertainment, so they're going to be there, and they're kind of taking over for me.
Okay.
I talked to Patty the other day. She's going to cover she's got my back.
Okay.
So she's supporting Debbie in my absence.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I'm hoping that works.
I'm hoping that works. Debbie's a wonderful woman.
You're thinking you're nuts. Yeah.
I don't even want to say on the air what I'm thinking. We're going to take a picture?
Okay.
Katie would like to take a picture. We've only got 2 minutes and 53 seconds to take this picture.
Yeah.
All right. So what else is up in Kevin's world?
I got notes. Let's see. I've covered all that.
Okay.
I was going to say that Facebook is where Tech Talk Live is.
Yes.
Or TV Delmarva, right?
That's right. Yeah, brand new platform.
So we'll be on both, and I have, and you know this, but many people don't, and we don't have to talk about all the details here, but I have purchased Wyoming Millworks, the old Wyoming Millworks, not the new one. I'm not going in the lumber business.
Because they just got their first train car to load of lumber in the other day.
That's amazing, and they're on Train Track Road or Avenue or Street or something.
You bought
they literally moved a half a mile down the road as the crow flies.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, maybe a mile driving, but I bought their previous location on Route 16. And we're getting in Milton, and we're getting ready to renovate.
Okay.
And there is a very large counter in there that they had, when they were selling lumber. I have, for the last 4 or 6 months, been trying to give that thing away, and I've had 2 people that have promised me and committed to take it, and have both bailed.
Really?
And it's free. All you got to do is contact me. I will put you in touch with someone who has the key to the place. They'll let you in.
It's 20 or 30 feet long.
Oh, it's more than that.
More than that.
It's a horseshoe shape. It's a Formica top. There's 3 of them, and the only stipulation I have is you take it all.
Yeah, take it all. Don't leave a mess.
Yeah, and just get rid of it, and it's yours. And
how much is it?
What?
You're giving it away?
I'm giving it away. I want it gone.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm going to have to pay to take it out and put it in a dumpster, and it's good. It's valuable. It's in great shape.
I'd put it out by the road and put $1,000 on it, and somebody will steal it. If you put free, they'll leave it.
Well, I think it's got value for somebody. It's their front counter when you walked in, and there's also a counter in the back office. And like I said, it's got a Formica top. It's in very good shape, and I'm just tired of. I really hate to think that I'm going to have to pay to tear this up and then throw it away.
Right.
Because I have no use for it whatsoever. But somebody has to, and they're welcome to it free of charge. So
okay. So. Get up with
that should go.
Mid-South
I should
Audio.
give that time back because that was just a public service.
Public service announcement. Yeah,
there you go.
Okay. Mid-South Audio. Get up with them.
And the picture.
What was that? 856-6993. If you want the counter.
Send me an email, kevin@midsouthaaudio.com. In fact, I want to do something I never do. I want to give you my cell number.
Oh.
I want to get rid of this thing.
Okay. And he likes late night calls.
Yeah, no. But 542-7202. If you call me today, I will make sure someone meets you and you can get that thing out of there quickly.
542-7202.
Yes.
If you want this free counter.
I have never given that number out on air in my life.
Now, here's what we should have had as a picture.
We're not going to archive that part of the show.
Let's describe this counter. Okay? So I could see it being used like say you have an organization that, has a building that assembles things or puts things together or packages things. I could see this being something you use as a workbench.
Well, it's a U-shaped counter, and it's really long. It's huge. I mean, you could split it into 4 pieces easily.
And it's all granite, right?
No, it's Formica. Yeah, it's not granite.
And it has gold fixtures.
But it's got to go. So
it's got to go.
It's either by the 1st of November, it will be in a dumpster.
Okay.
So, which is sad.
It is sad. So if you can use it, got to take it all, even if you're only going to use parts of it.
That's right. You just got to get rid of it.
Call Kevin right now. 302-542-7202. Dial it in that order.
And if for some reason you forget my number, call Jim and he'll hook you up.
Please.
Yeah. So
please call me.
I was joking, but that's great.
That's okay. You call me.
So I covered everything that was on here.
All right, and
just in the nick of time. Now you're gonna smile and look at me. Yeah. And thank me. I see the note.
Thank you, old wise one.
Smile and thank our sponsors. So are you going to be around for a while?
I am.
Are you leaving right after the show?
I think Dean's coming on next.
Okay. All right. I'm going to probably. No, I'm not. I'll wait for you.
Okay.
I was going to leave and come back, but.
All right. Well, you can wait for me.
Okay, I'll wait for
I won't be long, I promise. I'll stop at 9 o'clock.
Cool, okay.
How's that? I got a couple sponsors to do. And,
it's been a great show today. You've had a lot of people in here.
Yes, I have.
There's a lot of people eating
What
breakfast.
do you think of our new location, Kevin?
I like this.
Okay.
I like this a lot. Well, I mean, I like it. I've been here, even though I've not been invited on the air. Sorry. I've been here, and Colin can attest to this.
Now, you've been on the air a couple times.
I know. I'm joking.
That's all
I had to look. I was here
crushed.
last week. I was here last week for like 2 minutes and had to leave.
I know.
So I walked in and
thinking,
had to go.
I didn't even get a chance.
No, I know, it was crazy. It was. We survived Jazz Fest. So, but no. I mean, I've been here ever since you started because the food's great. I mean, and it's also
a little more convenient.
A mile from my house. Yeah.
Right.
I could walk.
Well, we had a great time. I ate at Smith's yesterday, and we had a great time over there. We were there. I can't believe it. 2 years. You know, that was pretty cool.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. And here we've got a 6-month deal. And we're going to decide. We're going to decide. Marilyn's going to decide what to do next. So I hope you get rid of that counter. Your phone's not rung yet, has it?
It's on silent.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I have
All
to check. But
curious.
if it rings.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't put my number on Facebook. Yeah.
Right.
They
You can put his face on Facebook.
Put his face on Facebook. There. That would be fine. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Great. I'm going to leave you alone. I know you're busy.
I'll see you. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, you can check on Dean and see if he wants to join us. I don't know if he is or is not. I do want to remind people the Cheer Center's for rent, okay? This big room over here, you can have an event in it. So I think it holds 600 people, concert style. How you kids doing? Good. Good morning to you. They come all the way from Seaford, just so you know. All right, anyway. And did you want to say anything, young lady? No? Okay. All right, I saw the man with he said no real quick. Anyway, the Cheer Center is for rent. You can rent this room, okay? And I was looking at their brochure. It'll hold 400 people seated, 600 people concert style. Marilyn's Catering can cater it for you. So whether you want to have your Christmas party here, if you are planning a wedding or a reception, or if you're planning your funeral or anything, you could have it all right here at the Cheer Center. Okay. Just saying, if you pay for it all now, you lock the prices in. So anyway, if you have any questions about renting the Cheer Center, it's 854-9500. 854-8500. 854-9500, okay? I do think Dean is coming. I don't have much else to talk about, but I really want to talk about a help wanted position. This is for real. Terry Spencer works for me, and everybody knows him, and he's been with me a long time, does a great job, and he runs my store, Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. But he needs a helper. We're looking for an assistant manager, somebody with some energy, somebody that's kind of techie that can help us with social media, somebody with selling skills, people skills that can hit the ground running. So that way I've got Terry as the manager. I'll have an assistant manager. I've got 1, 2, 3 salespeople. I need one more salesperson. We're going to hire another shop person. We are just steadily growing. So Weller's has many help wanted positions available. We are looking to hire some more teammates. It's been amazing. I never thought I would get more than 20 employees in my life, but it looks like we are headed there. So anyway, if you could be an assistant manager, if you have management experience, but we need somebody with lots of experience because Terry needs help. He needs it now. and we have an immediate opening for an assistant manager that also can sell. A selling assistant manager. Oh my gosh, is what we're looking for. I am hungry. Katie, did you get a confirmation or a denial? Okay, she's like, would you just calm down, old man? Here he is, everybody. Oh, Dean's going to sing for us today. I knew it was coming sooner or later. No food, he's going to sing. Sing for us, Dean.
Ooh, can't sing.
How you doing today?
Good. Busy.
Good. Are you busy?
Oh, yeah. We've got caterings.
Caterings?
Yeah,
okay.
Got one at leave here at 12:30 today.
Really? So you help Marilyn every now and then with her catering business.
Yeah.
If people rent the Cheer Center, Marilyn is who would cater that.
Yep.
And if people just want some good food, they're open, Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 3, right here at the Cheer Center, Marilyn's Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
And what's some of the favorite food Dean likes? Is there anything that's your favorite?
I like the croquettes and the crab cakes.
Croquettes and the crab cakes. All right.
Yeah.
And your wife, is her name Mitzi?
Misty.
Misty.
Yep.
Okay, like the horse at Chincoteague?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Misty. Anyway.
She might.
I have to relate everything to everything, okay? All right, so I didn't put her on my difficult customer list. Anyway, so she helps Marilyn full time.
Oh yeah, they're back there busy right now.
They're back there busy, and Marilyn, I hear, gets up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I think she said she was up at 3 today.
Really hard-working young lady.
Then right back at it again tomorrow. We got catering tomorrow too.
Do you really? Okay. All right. So what else do we need to know?
Yeah, I guess come on in and get some free, good food. Okay. I think Kevin them got a big order this week.
Yeah, they did. He was talking about it. He thought dumplings was a soup. No, he imported somebody that thought that.
We do get people to get it as their soup.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, people have got it as a soup.
There's her Christmas present right there. A gift card for dumpling soup. All right. Oh. No way that's going to happen. All right.
We can get them as a side.
Okay, so people can call here Tuesday through Friday, place an order $15 or more, and get free delivery.
Oh, get free delivery.
All right, so, all right, anything else?
No, just...
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you're nervous over here, aren't you?
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah.
All right, Real Tree Fishing. You're a fishing guy?
Oh, yeah.
Or are you just wearing the hat?
No, I fish.
What kind of fish do you catch?
Well, I like going saltwater fishing more than fresh. So.
Now, if you had to talk about the fish you caught or the fish you didn't catch, which number would be greater?
Yeah, probably we all went with Marilyn. We all went on vacation one year. North Carolina, went down there, caught some nice amberjacks. They're about the size of tuna.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And ate them?
Oh yeah.
Who did the cooking?
Well, we had them clean right there, and then we cooked some on vacation and brought the rest back.
Brought the rest home.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Now, does Marilyn fish?
Oh, yeah, sometimes she does. Her husband does a lot.
Oh, okay.
Her husband and her son, yep.
No kidding. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to leave you. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Okay, thank you, Dean.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you.
Oh, yeah.
So we're here every Saturday, folks. If you want to meet Dean, he's quite a local celebrity. In other words, a lot of people know him. He's a good, hard-working guy. And if you want to stop by and say hi, he's usually here. I also saw Chick and Darlene Smith came in. And I saw Pastor Dwayne Smith's wife is in there working away. So we have a lot of people. It's been a busy morning. I haven't made too many mistakes, and I've had a lot of fun. So I want to thank everybody that has listened to the show, watched the show, check out TV Delmarva, help spread the word about this. This is a big thing. This is something Colin has put years of time into. Is it Leo? Lou? I was close. Lou. Anyway, Lou has put a tremendous amount of energy into it. It's very organized. It's very high tech. It's going to be an up and coming thing. So if you want to advertise, if you want to be involved in any way, if you want to be our salesperson, Colin needs some help. So I want to make sure I didn't miss anything, okay? And don't forget to look up Theresa Miller on Facebook and learn more about the missing woman from Harrington, her sister-in-law, Donna Miller. We need to be praying for her safe return. And I want to encourage you also, if you're looking for a church, if you're not connected to one, check out United Church in Milford or Dover tomorrow morning. Other than that, Weller's Utility Trailers is open, and we are for sure looking for somebody. Oh, what is this called, Katie? This is a cinnamon roll, fresh baked cinnamon pecan cinnamon roll. Nice and hot, non-fattening until you eat it. So pretty darn good. Look at Katie. She's smiling. She's like, I wonder what they're going to do with this thing. I hope they ask me if I want to take it home to Violet. So anyway, it might make it home and it might not make it home. It's hard to say. It might be for Katie. So anyway, folks, we have a lot of people here. Katie's a big help. Colin, and there was a Colin the second stop by. That might have been a surprise visit earlier this morning. And yeah, on his day off. So anyway, and then Sean, who has now made his way to Browse About Books to help with Michael Sprouse's show. So there's a lot going on, and we thank Delaware 105.9 and everybody back at the studio for making things happen. But I've got advertising for sale. So if you ever want to advertise on this show, if you ever want to advertise on my billboard in Ellendale, I'd love to talk to you about it, okay? Just give me a call, real simple and easy. I don't think I missed anything. I just want to make sure I don't. I do want to thank everybody. I want to remind you, Willie Knives is having an open house today, and Weller's Utility Trailers is selling stuff today. So, but we really would like to get a new, energized assistant manager. We have had a void here for a while, and it's just unbelievable. And I saw it firsthand. I was there the other day, and I spent the day at Weller's in Bridgeville. We're just, everything we sell, we've sold more kayaks this year than last year, generators, sheds, trailers, every category is up. Our shop is busy. So thank you, everybody, for your support and your business. Learn more at wellers.com or come see us in Bridgeville. Thank you all. Have a good weekend. God bless you. I'll see you next Saturday right here at Maryland's Cheer Center Cafe. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
The preceding program was a paid commercial presentation.
10 seconds.
From the first
7
town
seconds.
in the first state.
5
this
seconds.
Is WXDE
4,
Lewis.
3, 2, 1. We're out of here.
9 o'clock. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Mass Mutual.
I'm Bud Mishkin. It is a stressful weekend for millions. Fires are raging in both southern and northern California, and the state's largest utility may cut power for the third time, trying to prevent a spark from igniting yet another wildfire. CBS's Janet Shamlian is covering the fire in Santa Clarita, just north of Los Angeles.
More than 4,000 acres consumed and at least 40,000 residents forced to leave their homes. The wind-driven tick fire is burning through canyons and neighborhoods in Santa Clarita.
You have to be physically ready. You have to have all your things ready to leave, this time of year.
At least